Let me do my poll. The ponytail. Very messy, very cute. I don't feel like doing that today. This one. Hello, Jay. How you doing? How you doing? What do you mean, Mama? So I gotta start my job. I gotta start my job. That's why. I ain't got nobody pay my bills yet. So I got to get up and do the work. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay. Hello, Raz. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's a lovely day, isn't it? It's a great day. It's a great day. It's a great day all the way around. I slept like a baby. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. I hope y'all been watching my videos. I put out a lot of videos for you, for your entertainment. You know, I put out a lot of videos, and y'all should be watching them. Y'all should be watching the videos. I put out the most content than anybody on this platform. I put out like 4 videos last night. Ain't nobody else doing that. Okay, I put out a lot of content for your consumption, for you to watch, engage, for you to watch and engage and enjoy for your pleasure. Let me put my mascara on. I got my ponytail going today. We're doing ponytail look. Who am I? Who am I? Gotta put the liner on. What happened to my burgundy? What is this? This is dark brown. This is brown. This is another brown. What the hell happened to my well, I don't know what happened to my other. Hello, Sawyer. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's a great day. It's a great day in America. We had a show out last night. If you didn't know, we had a show out last night. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Clarissa and Ty. Welcome. Yes, it's a great day in America. Oh, shoot. You know what? It's going to be an even greater week. It's going to be even a greater week. It's going positivity wins the day. Good vibes all the way around. Now, if you don't know, you can go and watch all my videos. You support, don't know. Who said that? Why would I? I'm black. What? Come on now. Why in the world? Can't support that. I'm sorry. You know, I like to have peace in my life. That man loves chaos and drama and craziness. I ain't got time for all of that. You know what? He may be right for some people. Some people may enjoy that chaoticness, the reality show of it all. But I ain't into that. I'm into real stuff. Okay? I'm into real life. Not trying to entertain, not trying to do stuff for brownie points. Okay? I'm into real life. Are you aware that we live in the third dimension? We live in the third dimension? Since when? Tell me more. I don't know nothing about that. Let me know when the aliens come and get us up out of here. That's what I want to know. They keep telling us all the time, alien coming, alien here, and all that kind of stuff. Let me know when it's time to transfer to a whole nother place. Another dimension, planet, galaxy. They've been here for thousands of years. Tell them I'm ready. I'm ready to go back with them. I can go. You know what I mean? Tell them to pick me up in Indiana. I'm over here by a church, you know, by Jesus Christ. Tell them to come pick me up. What? Yeah, so have them pick me up. I'm ready. I'm ready for a good time. You know, been here long enough. I've been here Years. You know, it's hard to think that, you know, you've been here for years and years and years and years and years. I've been here forever. I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for a do-over. Okay, this is the look for work. It's just a ponytail. Gotta keep it professional, or whatever you want to call it. It's a very messy ponytail look. Woo. But it's a great day to be alive. It's a great day. It's a great day. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling accomplished. You know what I mean? Feeling great. Where's one curl? I don't know. I'll fix that later. But yeah. It's a great day to be American right now. We accomplished something as a unit. As a unit. Oh shoot. Oh, I forgot I gotta do my little I gotta do my little brows. I mean, it doesn't do much, but, you know, straighten them out. Then I gotta put on this killer. My lips gonna be stained red all day long. All day. All day long. Red lips. All day. Because red is power. It is. Can't tell me otherwise. It is power. Oh, this ponytail is it. I love me some of me. Ooh. Ooh. I love me some of me. All I know is, you know what? Go out in the world today. Give yourself some grace. Have fun. Laugh today. Laugh a lot. Laugh a lot. You know, enjoy your time on earth. We're not here for a long time, but you might as well be here for a good time while you're here. Have a good time. You know what I mean? You know, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like a weight has been lifted off our shoulders as of yesterday. A big weight. A big old weight. Evil cannot survive. It just cannot. It cannot survive forever. And yesterday proved that. People are tired and they want better for humanity. You know what yesterday was like? Yesterday was like the movie, what's that movie, Scrooge? And where all the ghosts visited him. You know, the ghost of the past. And and as far as America, we got to see, you know, the past. You know, we got to see the past through all this craziness this man has done so far at the top. All the past, and then learning from each other on social media about the past. You know what I mean? About what black people went through, what Mexican people went through, and what all these other minorities have been through just to be here in America. You know what I mean? And so he showed us the past. He allowed us to see the past. And then we get into the present day, where people benefits are cut, the insurance is high, and so the present day, we see it so clearly now what we up against. You know what I mean? And then the ghost of the future. You know what I mean? The ghost of the future was yesterday. Yesterday was the ghost of the future. We see where we are going. And we going in a whole different, we taking a U-turn. We getting up out of here. We going to a better timeline. The timeline switch yesterday. We're going to a better timeline. So I want y'all to see what's about to happen. A lot of women gonna be in positions, because you need some women. You need some empathy out there. And y'all need some empathy out there. In order for us to have peace, you need people in charge who care about people. You don't need people in charge that don't care about people. That doesn't make any sense. You want peace. You want harmony. You need people who can bring peace and harmony. And what better person that can do that than a woman? A woman's the only one that can bring peace and harmony and bring people together. Everybody else, I'm sorry. Y'all done y'all time. Y'all, the men have done their job. But now it's time to move forward in a whole different direction. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You know, everybody gonna get better jobs, better opportunities, better things to do with their time. Instead of grinding it out for 8, 10, 12 hours. You know, things are going to be very different, you know, shortly. All this surveillance and all that, I don't think that's going to be long lasting. I don't think that's going to be long lasting. I think that's going to be a short-lived thing, and people are going to be able to live out their lives how they see fit, period. You know. So, you know, a lot of people years ago, especially the people who support this man, they wanted less government. And now we've seen the most we've ever seen. So I think things are going in the right direction. We made a turnaround last night, and now it's time to move forward. Move forward. Create the cities that we want. Create the communities that we want. I've seen so many people helping people, give food, and you know all this, especially during this time where people are not receiving their benefits. People have been putting up stands in front of their house like a little grocery store. Food, all kind of stuff, helping people. And that's awesome. That is great. That shows community. You know, in some parts of America, people were saying, you know, Halloween, nobody came to my house to trick or treat. But in other places, you know, you seen people not only give out candy, but give out actual food for Halloween. You seen some neighborhoods had real Halloween parties, and they were very diverse, very diverse. I seen one family, it was a black family, and they roasted hot dogs, gave out cotton candy, they gave out food, they gave out all kind of stuff. And the whole neighborhood came through. And that neighborhood was very diverse. All kinds of people from everywhere. We need community, we need diversity, we need, you know, a mix of people to make things interesting, to make things lively, colorful, fun. We've been, you know, for far too long, we've been in this gray, dark, gray, dark area. You know, when you look outside, everything kind of look the same. And all the stuff is like uniform. All the buildings are gray and dark. No happiness. You know, like McDonald's. McDonald's, I don't go to McDonald's at all because I don't care for their food. But years ago, McDonald's used to be the most colorful place. Very colorful. It used to be so bright. The kids loved it because it was so bright and cheery. And now McDonald's almost look like a bank. It look more like a bank than anything else. It don't even look like the place I grew up going to. But it looked like a bank. It don't even look like it served no fries, no nothing. They took all the fun out of life in some of these places. Some of these places drew you in because it was colorful, it was inviting, you know. But they stripped it down to just business and not something of leisure, pleasure, or whatever. They stripped it down to a business. And that's not the way life should be. Life should be fun. It should be full of color. So, yeah, it was, wasn't it? Well, wasn't it? All I know is that we need to bring back some liveliness to our environments, to our communities. You know, and it starts with you too. It starts with some of y'all bringing back color to your life. Look at me today. I got on bright earrings. You know what I mean? Bring back some color to your life. You know, wear colorful clothes. I'm gonna challenge myself too to buy more colorful clothes, more, warm stuff to wear. Warm colors, beautiful bright colors and stuff like that. Stop, putting your apartment in these drab colors. Bring life, bring color into your life. And if you don't know nobody and you don't have no friends that are diverse and all that, go out into the world and get you some diversity in your life. Surround yourself with good people of all races. Learn about different people, learn about different cultures. If you never had a baked macaroni and cheese and some oxtails and all that, go try it. If you ain't had no Indian food before, you've been stuck eating tuna casserole, go try some Indian food. It's good. Go try something new. Mix it up. Stop being boring. Go mix it up out there in the world. Try different stuff. Try you some Mexican food. You ain't never tried Mexican food. Try you some Italian food. You ain't never had real Italian food. All that kind of. Mix it up. Go to, they got Hawaiian restaurants now. You can get you some Hawaiian food, Jamaican food, Haitian food. Try different things. Mix it. You never know who you meet at these places. Y'all been swiping on Tinder your whole life. Swiping on Tinder trying to find your soulmate. And your soulmate may be from a whole different place. And how you gonna know? How you gonna know about different places if you don't go out into the world and go to different events, try different things? Oh yeah, Korean barbecue is lit. You gotta try different things out here in the world. You can't just be stuck in your little bubble, your little circle. And especially if you had parents that told you, oh, stay away from these people, they bad people. Stay away from so-and-so. Don't like this person, don't like that person. Challenge it. And say, why do they keep telling me that? Why they keep telling me not to talk to these people? Why they keep telling me don't try this, don't do this? Go out there and challenge yourself in the world, and go mix it up and have some fun. You know, make life worth living. Hello, Dion. How you? Byron? That's your name? Hi, Byron. Good morning. You know, go out there, mix it up, have some fun. You know, especially black people. Black people been here for a very long time. And we know the system, we know how things operate. And we can make a little something out of nothing. Get you some black people to be around. Get you some black friends. You know. If you like reading books, find you some black friends that like to read books. There's a whole bunch of them. You like to do technology, find you some black friends that is in IT. A whole bunch of them in IT. Okay, a whole bunch of black IT professionals out here. You know, you love to save lives. You know all that kind of stuff. Talk to some black firemen. There's a whole bunch of them out here too. You know what I mean? You got some common folk out here. Don't believe, everything you see and hear out here talking about, them black people, they loud, they gangsters, they thugs. They talk about us like we the boogeyman out in these streets. And most of the time, we just want peace. We want to be left alone by ourselves and all that kind of stuff and not be bothered with the craziness. So, you're not going to know that until you learn, until you befriend, a black person and go meet somebody out here in the world. Go ahead and try it. Have some good experiences within your life. You never know what might happen. You never know. You might end up married. Might end up with the best friend that that you should have had all your life. You don't know what's going to happen out here in the world. We here to have a good time. I wish everybody across the world would recognize that. We here to have a good time, get this party jumping every day, not in misery. Nobody should be tortured. Nobody should be oppressed. Nobody should be talking about, well, you don't believe in this religion, so we hate you and all this kind of crazy stuff. It just doesn't make any sense. People should just be able to live and have fun, smile, laugh. Children need to be children and not tortured. Not forced into crazy situations like marriage and horrible situations. Children are temporary, and then they grow into adults. They grow into adults. We were all children at one point. Do we deserve as children to be tortured and hurt and used and abused and all that kind of stuff? No. Because that carries over into adulthood, and that creates a person. That creates a certain kind of person that's been hurt all their life. Why do that? Why traumatize children, people? Why do that? It makes absolutely no sense to me at all. The people across the world need to wake up and stop the madness. I know we have rules and stuff in place, but those rules that are created and the new rules that are coming, laws or whatever, they need to support people. They need to support our future, support the future of children, so they can grow up and be beautiful, knowledgeable adults, not the adults carrying trauma around because they've been tortured and hurt and abused. Why have a whole bunch of adults walking around carrying all this pain? You know what I mean? Why have that? Why have all these adults walking around, carrying around all this hurt inside? Because a lot of the people that do most of the abuse and torture, they've been abused and tortured as children themselves. So they don't know nothing else but to carry on the same thing over and over again. The whole world needs some therapy. Needs some straight up therapy. They be talking about, well, this is traditional. We do this traditional. This is our tradition to do this horrible thing that we do to children. This is our tradition to do this horrible thing. Is it? Don't you think you need to break tradition? And for the women across the world, the women need to really just revolt. Stand up. Get it together. Protect your children at all costs. Protect your children at all costs. Sometimes some of us have to sacrifice. We do. You know, I'm a sacrifice for mine. And you should sacrifice for yours too. You don't let somebody take away your children and do whatever they want to your child. You birthed that child. You birthed that baby. You gave 9 months of your life, your body to somebody. And then you let somebody just take away your child. Take away your child and do whatever they want to do with your child. All I know is there are some people out there that need to be more scared of women. There's some people out there that need to be more terrified of women. Women need to get on it. Get on it. Stop being scared of these men. Don't be scared of these men. Put them in their place. Get in their face. Get in their face. You ain't got to be scared. Don't be scared of these men. Get up. Get up. Don't be scared of these men out here. Don't be scared of them. Put the fear of God in them. Put the fear of God in some of these men. Put the fear of God in them. Do not be scared. Do not lose your child. Don't let your child walk away, get abused and all this. Protect. Protect at all costs. Don't be scared. Anyway, we going in the right direction as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, we going in the right direction. So, the future's bright. The future is beautiful. It's full of color, harmony, and peace. And if you want to be a part of that, then you got to do your part. You got to be a good person. Not evil. Evil cannot survive. No longer. And thank you. You guys have a great day. My